Alright. Back at it again. Time to continue where we left off. So, try and decide which of the missions I want to do. There's two of them. Oh, I went ahead and... where is he at? I increased his suppressive fire ability. Excuse me. So, yeah, he'll be doing better. He's got almost a full squad, so... let's do this one. You work here. You two will be over this way. You'll protect our extraction when we're on the way out. You are going to ride in our armor because you are slow as we all get out. You have too many people. Hey, Hoy. How you doing? I know the feeling. Okay. I'll be facing over there. You're out. We do. Alright, you'll sit out for this one. Let's increase our numbers. Nope. 1, 2, 3. I know it can be worse, but by the Lord, the bureaucrats ruin my life with passion. Never liked bureaucracy. Don't think I ever will. So yeah, no. I understand you on that one.
Damn, it's been 10 missions in this shit. Keep it real, Major. Oh, you're about to get paid.
I'll probably position you for now. Get in the truck.
What?
Way to make our job easier.
Cleared hot. What the? catching a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Always ready, Major. With honor.
Nothing more blood than the bureaucracy simply because they lose their jobs after the problems are solved. So they. Oh yeah, no. That is 150% what they do.
Austria.
Sir? What? Are there Gupta there?
Karami will feast.
Bring about. Gun on target.
Pali nearly totaled. Crumples.
That's how you do it. Forgot you don't have the anti-armor anymore. Still need to head that way.
Eyes open.
You saw enemies for a moment, now they're all gone.
We've got movement.
Enforcer here.
You get to this tower, you get to that tower.
Orders. What?
Strong count.
Sir? Alert! Alert! Enemy hardware!
Always ready, Major.
Move up.
Sir? Eyes on an EMP.
Major.
Orders?
Hoo-ha.
Hooah, Marine!
Send it up! Hey, yo, new pass-through.
What? Acknowledged. They're mine. They cower like dogs.
Go into cover.
All right.
You know it.
Freedom to the river.
Visual acquired. Orders. 103rd heading to cover. Movement.
Only I was in my ship. At them!
Got visual on targets.
Bump him.
Sir? Bound into cover.
Always ready, Major. Shit! Hostiles! Aye. Move to safe position.
Cowering, are we? Sir? Enemy suppressed!
Why so hostile?
Fear me!
Hit or stand, boss man.
Orders?
Coordinates received. Coordinates received.
Always ready, Major. On the march!
There he is. How you doing?
Wait for it.
Orders?
Not you.
There you are. How you doing?
Alright.
Always ready.
Had a little bit of fun today.
I saw you having some fun with Bowtech as always.
Now you try me.
I'm having way too much fun with that damn Arctic Wolf. I'm just saying, I'm having way too much. I'd like to get a second one. I'd like to run 2 of them. And run them as a pair to just go fuck with things. Because if you got 2 Arctic Wolves with 30 or so SRMs each, and both of them hit somebody in the back, I give not a fuck who you are, you're dead. Because nobody can take 600 Alpha up the ass. I'm just saying.
Yep.
What? We must go bigger. Orders?
I'm blanking. Sorry for a second. No.
Kill confirmed.
Always ready, Major.
Oh, Hoy's there.
Yeah, he's been here for a little bit.
Because Hoy's good people, that's why.
Real danger close, Major.
Roger.
Send it up.
Impressive shooting, Marine.
Had your what?
Hmm? Behind the building, Braden. Talk.
Okay, Hoy, you can keep your bad image, but to me, I think you're a nice person. I think you're good people. You can still have a bad image, but to me, I think you're good people.
Again, I need bigger
Boy, did you get more
guns.
ice cream? Because I know
Stack
you
it
gotten
deck.
warm already.
Orders?
Major. Pally time. Anibus.
Damn it, I am so mind boggled that the game hasn't even sent a Black Knight after me yet.
Let's do this. Hustle 103rd.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing, game?
They're on my ass, Major.
Oh, no, I understand that feeling, Hoy. I truly, truly do, sir.
Sir? What?
Ooh, shall I do this? I think I shall.
Yes, Marines.
Oh boy.
Helicopter run. Oh yes, they call me the street. Boogity.
Ahoy. Unfortunately, I don't have any brandy tonight, so I will treat myself to a Jones's Sunset Sarsaparilla.
You know what I think you should drink? Water.
Hey, man. Yeah. I can imagine so, Hoy.
Oh yeah, I 100%. Hoy, I've been trying to get Social Security, which is, you know, here in the state,
Moving.
because I'm entitled to part of my wife's benefits, and I've been trying for a year and a half now for them to fucking pay me, and they're still researching this shit. I qualify for Social Security next March. So between now and next March, all the money that I earn comes from Twitch, and that's it.
Sir?
Yay, making the 2 mission length bonuses, but you know what? I'm getting some good stuff.
If I could get if I can get to making about $300-400 a month on Twitch, I'd be fine. I would be perfectly okay. But you know, it's just a matter of time, just building the base. You know, getting more and more people.
Yeah, I've kind of frozen in on that.
But the people that are coming in love that I build nightmares. They love that I build mechs to just go out and utterly obliterate anything that gets in their fucking way.
Sir?
We got the drop on him.
We're mine.
Let's move out.
Sir?
Because that's how I build my mechs in tabletop as well. Because outside of, say, like maybe the awesome, most mechs in tabletop really ain't, you know.
Can kill from anywhere.
I mean, the tabletop awesome has, you know, the 28
Armor detail
heat sink ability, but it eats up 30 heat with, you know,
Engines engaged.
the PPCs, and then you're running, so you're generating 2 heat from that, so you're 4 negative. So for 2 or 3 rounds, you can fire all 3 PPCs, and then for one round, you can only fire 2 to get you back down. So, you know, it's 3-2, you know, 3-2, it's 3-3-2, 3-3-2, you know, that kind of thing.
So at some point, I want to match against Braden's. I want to know if it means to lose horribly.
I wish we could do battles against each other, but unfortunately, we can't.
Nope, unfortunately not.
That's one of the things why I wish I could win, like, the Powerball and make a new battle tech, you know, not to replace Harebrained Schemes vanilla, but to, say, expand on the universe, start at 3025, you know, work your way up to the War of 3039, you know, have the Helm memory core, try to work with it that You know, in 3025, you don't have all these fancy weapons. They don't fucking exist. You have AC2, AC5, AC10, AC20. That's it. LRM 5, 10, 15, and 20. That's it. You just have these simple basic weapons. You have the simple basic mechs. You don't have XLs. You don't have double heat sinks. You don't have, none of that shit exists. Now, you might be able to have something like, say, a command computer, you know, to give you bonuses for like your initiative, or maybe a targeting computer to help with your aiming. You know, I can see those being okay. And then the Helm memory core is found, and then work through the progression, you know, and at certain times, okay, this gets released. Okay, this is now on the market. You can buy an LBX, you can buy a UAC, you can buy an ER lasers or PPCs, you know, things of that nature. And then you know, you get to the War of 3039. You do that for a little bit. Then you get to 3050. And then you truly get to face clanners with, you know, inner sphere stuff. Yeah, and that'd be fine too. You know, and I wouldn't mind being able to say put in, you know, if you wanted to do the original campaign for the Arano restoration, I would love to be able to add that in there as well. But that would be like a 3025 thing. That would be long before you get any of the you know, because right now you saw how quickly I tore through the Arano restoration missions with all the advanced stuff. It wasn't even a challenge. You know, and I would love to run it all the way up into the Jihad and into the Dark Times, and then past that, you know, and set it up for, say, run it for like 5 years, and about every 6 months or something, you release a new download, a DLC. You know, and you charge 10 or 15 bucks for it. You don't need to come out and charge 20 or 30. No, no. You know, you're just adding a few things into the game, you know, you just keep adding and adding. And then run it for like 5 years. But what I would like it also to be able to do is be able to, not use a fucking Unity fucking engine. Create our own engine for our own game. You know, not have all the fucking memory leaks that Unity comes with.
Move to safe position.
You know, that way you could run 12 mechs with no problem. You know, or you can bring in some vehicles with no problem, or battle armor if you want to bring in battle armor, whatever. You know, or be able to, you know, let your friends, you know, say, hey, let's play together, and you know, you don't have to, you know, go to a server to do that per se. But say you go to, you know, you could set it up like, but you're going to have to be very trusting of your friends. You're going to have to be very trusting, because you're going to be the host computer. Now, if you're going to be the host computer, you're going to have a boss machine. And, you know, you can run a certain amount of mechs. They can run a certain amount of mechs. The computer can bring whatever amount of mechs. Or you can face your friends or your as opponents. You know, you can team up to attack for certain missions. You can decide to fight your friends one-on-one. You can do duels. You can do stuff like that, you know. I would love to be able to do that stuff. I mean, we have the technology is there. The computers are strong enough. The computers have more than enough oomph up. But I still would like the game to run, but not need, you know, top of the line things, you know.
Send it up.
You know, oh look, you need say an NVIDIA 2070, you know, for a video card, you know, something like that. Or maybe say a 9th or 10th generation processor, not the 13th or 14th that they're out to right now, you know.
Sir?
Because a lot of people still run old systems because they're still good. But I would also like the game to be Mac. And see, this is where you get into a problem. I'd like to be able
Armor
to
detail on duty.
run it on Mac as well as Linux, and then you can be able to play with your friends, even if they're on Windows, that kind of thing. But oh, the coding on that shit is going to be a sumbitch. I'll tell you that now.
Orders?
Always ready, Major. Spirit.
Orders?
Come on. Test my might.
Sir? Here we go! What?
Pali hardware. Always ready, Major.
You know, I mean, I would love to do things like that. I really would. You know, set shit up, be able to run through, you know, say you have somebody out there at a server, and you use that server, everybody connects to them, that kind of thing. But, you know, hit titties with the titties. And I'll tell you what, I win the Powerball, $200 million, you're damn right, I'd spend $100 million developing that game. I would. But I don't know if I'd allow the game to be modded. I don't know. Knowing me, I would probably put a commit line or a command line in there that if it detects anything out of what's supposed to be in there, you can't play the game. And if you remove that command line, again, you can't play the game.
Orders?
You know, but, you know, a lot of the mods are fun, I ain't gonna lie. But some of the mods, man, they get kind of fucking crazy with shit. But I got to thinking, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always dangerous when I'm thinking.
Indeedy. What you thinking?
About the Rattler again.
Engaging!
Dolly!
What?
I was thinking, what would happen if I brought in a scout? You know, to spot things. And then the other 11 mechs all came in with a long tom. And
Okay.
I've got to find out on the Long Tom, I got to find out if I can put that on, say,
Grind
oh, I
those
don't know,
dogs down.
an Omni mech, because Omnis you can just plug and play any weapon system into it, or does the Long Tom have to actually be only on a mech that has that specific hard point? And then you leave the Long Toms as far away as possible. Now, if you got 11 Long Toms, all right, they fire every other round. Well, every round that they do fire, they do, all 11 would do 3,300 points of potential
Hostiles in
damage.
sight. Always ready.
So in 10 rounds of combat, you will fire 5 times. In that 10 rounds of combat, you will do 15,000 points of damage, or more like 16,500 potential damage. You kill a fucking rattler with that.
Send it up!
Rifle range is always open.
Yeah. Well, if I ever get enough money to help you with that, I'll send it right your way.
No. This what I'm thinking about doing the rattler. This is going to be one of those where I'm going to have to go on. This is going to be. I'm going to have to run through the campaign and complete the campaign. I'm looking at, and the mech I'm looking at taking to carry these Long Toms is the Blood Ass. Because Long Tom is 30 tons. Now, I don't know how many shots you get per ton of ammo with the Long Tom. I don't know if it's 1 shot, 2 shot, 5 shot. I don't know. But I know you're going to want to fire at least 7 times. So if you get 1 shot per ton, you're going to need 7 tons of ammo. So you're going to need 37 tons of available space. And then I've got to figure out what mech I want to bring in as my scout. And I'm seriously thinking the Raven. After you do the flashpoint to get the Raven, because that Raven actually has perks for harder to be seen, shit like that. And then, you're keeping it under stealth. You're keeping the stealth armor on it, so, you got the Guardian, so you can't be sensor locked, but you can be sensor locked to be seen, you just can't be sensor locked to have your evasion dropped.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, what I think I would do in that situation with that is I would build the scout differently.
Do a Steiner and choose Atlas as scout.
Well, I mean, hey. Hey.
I mean, use what works.
And then I would run the pilot up the pilot line and then take sensor lock up the tactics line. And the reason why you're going up the pilot line again is you get the +1 evasion, you get the +2 to defense, you can move through minefields without tripping the mines, you can't be sensor locked again even by that, but you can't be sensor locked. Why is there a Pelican in this game?
That's the drop-off trick ship. It looks
That's
more
a
like
fucking
a Hornet.
Pelican. That's a Pelican.
Sir?
I didn't
You know damn well
design
that's
it.
a Pelican.
Hey man, I didn't design the bloody thing.
Yes, sir.
I just exist. I just get him to drop off my guys where I need him to drop them off.
And Hoy, I kind of did that with the Black Knight.
Other
75-ton scout mech. Moving 5'8", generating a 10 evasion, moving an initiative 10. I mean, hello?
Let's do this. Moving to waypoint.
we see something, you'll be the first to know. Moving.
Yeah, and then I watched a video of a game that Andre had told me
Sir?
about. Kind of like a post-apocalyptic world of civilization kind of thing.
What?
And I watched a 3-hour video of it,
Major.
and I'm like,
Eyes
it's a
and ears.
2-year-old game. They're still selling it for $40, and if you get the whole bundle, it's like $72. And I'm like, that's just too rich for my blood. And Witch was like, hey, if you want it, I'll get it for you. And I'm like, dude,
Nah.
the game seems interesting. $72 for a 2-year-old game for everything? No. Mm-mm.
Ain't worth that much, Chief.
I mean, if you're going to give me $72, just go ahead and give me 90, and I'll go buy my dog medication.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would rather do that.
At your service.
Eyes open.
Guardsmen at the ready. Double time.
Okay, okay. Acknowledged.
Enemy EMP.
What?
Cleared heart.
No, I would leave the mechs stock. Hoy, I'd leave them as they are in the Battletech technical readouts. I wouldn't be changing any of that. But you would be able to have the ability to change those, you know, because just like Doves and Rogue Tech did, when you can go in, change the engine core. You can make it an XL. You can add double heatsink kit. You know, you can do these kind of things. But I would change a few things that what Doves has done that I don't like is, like, say with like a Stinger or a Locust or something. You have to carry so many extra heat sinks because the engine core only carries, you know, like say 6 heat sinks. No, according to Tabletops, all engine cores, all the engine cores come with 10 heat sinks base. You either make them all double heat sinks or single heat sinks, but they all have 10. Doesn't matter how big they are. I do not like that Doves did that, or if it's Rogue Tech thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's do this.
Not bad.
At your service.
Well, I mean, you know.
At your service. At your service.
Good thought, enemy EMP. Sir? Eyes on hardware.
Ah, no dice.
Let's shoot the clog. Let's do this.
Enemy hardware.
At your service. What?
Kill them all!
At your service.
Yeah. Send it up! Hardware destroyed!
At your service.
Eyes open. Sir?
Drop it on him.
Enemy suppressed! Kutta spotted.
At your service.
Coordinate receipt.
Orders? Let me have them.
Stacking the deck.
What?
At your service.
Eyes on heavy armor.
At your service.
Yeah. Someone popping balloons.
Yeah, yours.
At your service.
Not bad for a pug. Sir? Sir? We got them suppressed! Deflected. Modules damaged.
At your service.
The Kutta runs!
At your service.
Coordinate receipt.
Orders?
Yeah.
At your service. Seeking cover.
They're mine.
Just point one out.
Fire mission underway.
Fucking get it, Major! Yeah!
Let's do this. Kutta spotted.
At your service.
What?
You want some other bullshit?
Look at them cower.
Wait, they're not dead. At your service.
A bit of talent.
On it! Hostiles eliminated. I got a sister down.
Hitter stand, boss man.
Orders? Hostiles!
Get me closer.
At your service. Good on him, guardsmen. Ha ha! On target.
Brother down! Major! Come on!
Engaging the enemy!
Yeah, I'm back. I bleed blood, sweat, and tears. And what?
More of that, Major.
What?
Get him next time. Stay down and stay safe.
Let's do this.
Nah, we're not closing the book on you yet.
What? Put down every dog! Kill them all!
At your service. Give it to them, lads.
Sir? Proceeding!
Start making our way to evac.
Let's do this. Hostiles fleeing the engagement.
At your service.
Stabilize them and let's get out of here.
Never quit, never give up.
At your service. Array, boys. We're on them now.
I can kill from anywhere.
We got the drop on him.
Let's do this.
At your service.
Time to move out.
Sir? Found it.
What?
Let's do this. Oscar Mike.
At your service. Move it, Jingwei.
Sir? What? Armor detail on duty. Sir?
Just keep the tank right next to you, you'll be fine.
On it.
Let's do this.
Oh, so, you know, I've got to fuck with vegans because, well, I have to fuck with vegans.
Together.
As you do.
Yes. So they're talking about, well,
Sir?
according to the Bible, thou shalt not kill goes to animals as well. So, of course, I come up and I said, this is the part you deny because it messes with your morality. Plants do feel. They do have anxiety. Not the same way that you or I or other living creatures do, but they do. Science has proven this.
Yep.
But to you, for them to be a living entity, that shall not be killed. They have to have a
Let's do
brain
this.
as you
Hustle
understand it.
1/3.
Kind of speciesism of you, isn't it?
Quite so. It's narcissism, it's moral greater than the greater
Yeah,
than
that's
thou
why I
art.
said it fucks with their morality. Now, science has come out, and there was an article I linked to a lot of people that says that plants do feel these things. You know, they do feel when a caterpillar is chewing on their leaves. They do feel, you know, when, you know, there's a drought. You know, they feel all these different things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see me.
But because they do have feelings, they do have, but it doesn't work on the
Let's do
same kind of
this.
nervous system that we have, but they do have a nervous system because it triggers responses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they're attacked or killed, they put off various pheromones or poisons or whatever to stop the attack from the killer because they can't flee.
At your service.
But they do these things. So for them to do these things, there's got
Let's
to
do
be
this.
something other than just an instinctive instinctive reaction.
At your service.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Hoy. It sure as hell does.
At your service. Double time.
What?
But I like hitting him with the morality thing because you're killing. And if you really want to get down and dirty and you want to think about it,
What?
when you plant crops and harvest crops,
Let's do this.
you're putting those crops, be it wheat or rice or barley or corn or whatever,
This mission is
you're putting
extraordinarily
them
lucky
through
to
a
have you,
wood
Major.
chipper. While they're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
At least humans have the decency to try to be as humane when, you know, they're processing animals for food.
Oh. If your player.
Oh, and you're right about that, Hoy. You're right. Some insects don't, some insects do. You know, they go, well, mollusks and clams and stuff like that, and oysters, they don't have a brain. I've said no, but I've seen clams and oysters try to get away from creatures trying to eat them. They will move to get away from whatever's trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading an article earlier today. This judge goes off on the state that the judge is in because the state refuses to give this guy his driver's license back because he had DUIs. The dude has been 20 years sober.
Jeez.
And the state still refuses to give him his driver's license back. The judge is like, you need to fix this, state. Yeah, and see, to vegans, if they don't have a brain like we have, then it's not a living creature. It doesn't count. They have to have they have to have a brain like we have. I'm like, y'all people are idiots. Y'all are being speciesism. I thought it was going to be speciesist, but it's actually, I Googled it, it's actually speciesism.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. Because, you know, you think of racist and sexist, you know, so you always think it's an ist.
Yeah.
That's why I was like speciesist. Nope, speciesism. I'm like, goddamn, I learned something new today.
Let's see what it's. Oh, yeah. That's better. You used to see people think of food pyramids. Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I look at it this way, and I've had this I've had this discussion, and I've done this to vegans. I'm like, okay, let's play by your rules, vegans. Let's play by your rules. No killing of any animals anymore. Okay, we can go with that. How long do you think it is before you starve to death? Oh no, we'll just keep growing crops. I'm like, no, you won't. Oh yeah, we will. I said, I give you 8 years before the wild boar population is so bad it destroys more than 50% of all crops grown in the United States. You will start starving to death. Because the minute I get to the point where I have to start starving to death, my ass is going outside and shooting a fucking wild boar, and I'm bringing it home and I'm processing. I'm having my bacon, I'm having my ham, I'm having my pork chops, I'm having, baby back ribs, and you'll starve to death. The white-tailed deer population will have problems because they are culled right now to keep the population from expanding too fast and too much. Yeah, insect swarms as well. Yeah. No more killing all them damn hornets growing, or wasps that come around you. You can't kill those either. Or all the fire ants in your yard. You can't kill those either. Or the snake that gets in your house, or the ants that get in your house, or the cockroaches that get in your house. You can't kill those either.
Major, St. Peter has given us a member of their security apparatus to assist our campaigns.
That's right, Hoyt. No
membership,
chemicals to protect the crops
no
from,
doubt this
from
person is
insects.
acting in part.
Not a bit.
Matthew, are you having a little internet issue?
Am I?
Well, I'm asking because I got the swirly thing, and then it just said I've got to redo for Twitch.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at my frames. There's a slight drop for a second, but enough.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably what trips Twitch on my end.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's a tanker. Gotcha. I don't need any more tankers right now. Okay, how much do I got?
Undocumented. Okay, well, there are two illegal aliens that got killed in the United States.
What a
Because
shocker.
undocumented equals illegal, which equals criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Kirk was not a criminal. But I did see, because I keep seeing everybody posting up about Trump. Oh, he was found guilty of rape. No, Trump was never found guilty of rape in a criminal trial.
Mm-hmm.
Newsner actually posted up the correct article and said they found Trump guilty in a civil case of sexual assault. That's and he insulted her,
What a...
I'm like, yeah, no. Tina said she was lying. I said, why do you say that? She goes, because of the time frame she's saying that dress didn't exist. I don't know these things. I'm not a girl. Tina would know these things because she was a girl. Especially at that time in the 90s, when she was all about the clothing.
Okay, objective is to save cities.
So what's the greatest MCU scene of all time? I'm going to give you the 6 that they put up here.
Okay.
Where Cat says Avengers assemble when, everybody starts coming through the wormholes, when they're fighting Thanos there at the final battle. You got all 3 Spider-Men together. Thor entering Wakanda. That was pretty cool. Cap wielding Mjolnir. Hella
Mjolnir.
destroying Mjolnir.
With pride.
Or Iron Man and his snap. I'm feeling Iron Man and the snap because I am Iron Man. You know? I think it sucks that they had to kill Tony off, but you know.
I didn't think they had to, and the fact that they're going to use him as a different version of Doctor Doom.
Yeah, that kind of irritates me too. They're just running the RDJ name just to get people in. Hoy, somebody posted that today. No human is illegal. I said, all right, go to another country without your proper documentation. Tell me what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait.
Let's do this.
Because I know damn well if I try to go to any country that's not
Moving to waypoint.
a territory of the United States, because Guam is its country, but it's a territory. The U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, those are all territories of the United States. They're their own countries, but they're their own territory, but they are territories. I can go to any of those places without a passport. I cannot go to any other country that's not a U.S. territory without a passport.
Finding the fight.
Because the minute because A, for starters, I can't even board the plane here in the United States to go to another country without a passport. Now, back in the 80s and 90s when I lived in El Paso, I could go to Juarez all the time. We just go across the border and we go down. Now to go into Juarez, you gotta have your passport to go into Juarez.
U3 push north.
Engines engaged.
U4. 2 push over here to engage whatever's in this area.
I'll keep it quiet. On the way. Major, with honor.
Yeah. All right. At your service.
Eyes open.
Xenos here.
More and more people are coming out as male lesbian. I used to joke that I was a lesbian trapped in a male's body.
Some would find that offensive.
They
Not
would
that you
find
care.
it offensive. They would find it offensive these days, but people actually understood what that meant back in the 80s and 90s. Today, however, you're being so insensitive. I find that offensive.
Roger.
Well, you know what? I'm just a straight white male. Oh, so you're cisgender? No, you do not get to label me. I'm straight white male. Well, I'm not white, I'm multiracial, but you know, I'm a straight male. Well, cisgender means straight. I don't give a fuck what cisgender means. You're going to use the word straight. You can't make me, just like you can't make me say you're whatever binary bullshit, whatever. Kind of works both ways there, boys and girls.
Hostiles advancing.
Draw 'em in.
Yeah. You're hot.
Squash. Don't do nothing stupid.
We have to help them, Major. What?
Sir? Grenade! Like I trained. Grenade!
Don't worry. I'll clean up your mess. Hostiles.
At your service.
Hostiles fleeing the engagement!
What?
Would have been faster.
Let's tighten it up. Got targets on the move. Wildlife here.
Person posted up. The President of the United States just had to pay a woman $5 million because he sexually assaulted her. Why is this not a deal breaker for you? I said, because for most people, they understand this is a civil case, not a criminal. Because he was found not guilty in a criminal case. Civil case doesn't have the same burden of proof that you have to have. Criminal case or civil case is mostly based on feelings.
Major.
Sir? I'm sorry.
Well, there is that too, Hoy. And the good thing about my age, Hoy, to be honest, if I were to meet a woman in my age group, most likely going to be a naturally born woman.
Eyes open.
Now, if I was 30 years younger, I'd be worried about all kinds of stuff out
Sights
there,
are sharp.
you know. But meeting a woman my age, A, she's not going to be able to get pregnant. B, she's probably disease-free because, well, you know,
Major.
not a 304 like a lot of the younger women are these days, and a naturally born female.
The pitch of talent. Hostiles.
Excuse me.
Die, Kutta! Bring me more!
Let's clean it up. No dice.
I grew up eating C-ration military MREs. This exploded diarrhea
Orders?
bullshit ain't gonna bother me none.
Full metal.
I mean, homie got a point. Homie got a point.
I don't gotta make anything look silly.
watching, always ready to serve payback.
It does look like a pelican, don't it? Except it's got a more rectangular
does.
head.
Yeah, but I mean, it really does. It also looks like the dropship they used in the movie Aliens.
Yeah, that actually looks a lot closer to it.
Yeah.
Game over, man. Game over.
At your service. Moving. What?
Same plan as before. We're just doing it in the dark.
Easy does it.
See if we can draw them into here. We have
So
one
this
target.
person posts up. The Republican Party, they love the fetus but starve the child. They love the soldier but abandon the veteran. They love the corporation but
Orders.
fleece the worker. They love the Bible but ignore the verses. And I'm like, you know, you're pretty much on point on a lot of that. I agree with that.
Eyes and ears.
I said, and the Democrats, they hate America and Americans but love the illegals.
Mm.
Major.
Yeah. At your service. Double time.
Are you worthy?
What? Yeah. Alright, well, we get on that.
Sir?
What?
So you got a picture here. There can only be one. They got Duncan MacLeod, and he's got to run through Henry Cavill. I think that's, what's that, The Witcher?
Kutta.
Is that what Henry Cavill did?
Yeah, he did The Witcher.
Seating the cover.
Okay.
He was actually the
They got
better
him.
of them.
He's got The Witcher. They've got Homeboy from Gladiator.
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Yeah, what's the fuck is his name?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
And then they got Antonio Bad Actor as Zorro.
Yeah.
I know it's Antonio Banderas, but I call him Antonio Bad Actor because I think his acting was kind of bad. And then they've got Wesley Snipes as Blade. I don't know. I think Duncan can run the group.
Clear top.
Now, I don't know anything about Witcher, and out of the other three, I think the only one that would give Duncan a real run for his money would be Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta remember, Duncan is how many centuries old of sword fighting? I mean, hey, he got the experience
Yeah.
and the treachery.
At your service.
Oh, now that's fucked up. How that happened, I don't know. Lady driving down, there is a fucking turtle embedded in her windshield.
Oh, I've seen that. That's an older one.
What?
Damn, what the?
Yep, someone in front of her ran over a turtle and launched it back into her window. I think the turtle survived.
Passenger side window.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
yeah,
think
but that scared the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir. I'd be like, oh, I needs me some new pants.
Yeah, I can't.
Xenos.
I'd call the police and everybody, and I'm gonna. Would somebody bring me a change of drawers too, please?
Eyes on.
At your service. Moving to cover. Let's get more of that. Yeah.
See.
We got the drop on them. Those landed. Cleaned up.
Yeah, boy.
Op 4, moving.
Move up to here.
No license, no nothing.
Well, there's more.
Yes, Major.
Enemy movement! Grenade!
Don't worry, I'll clean up the mess.
Here we go! Acknowledged. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading this thing about these black teens attacked a 74-year-old white dude at a 7-Eleven.
Major.
I'm like, and you know damn well, they get caught, they're gonna go, well, he said, he called us the N-word.
Without a
I'm
doubt.
sick and tired of that bullshit. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt. Period. But that is their fallback excuse. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know, I wasn't there. But that does not give you the right to come out and just keep assaulting and assaulting and assaulting. Personally, I wish I'd have been there because I'd have grabbed one of these motherfuckers by the throat and slammed them on the ground and looked at the next one. Next. Because you young men are going to learn exactly what is up. I'm tired of bullshit. Like, there's a reason why I don't go to nightclubs. There's a reason why I don't go to places like that. Because I always got into a fight because I always see men treating women like shit. And in today's society, women actually bring it. I mean, there's a whole bunch. I just avoid the whole bullshit. I just avoid it. So I don't go to the. Because I'm not into that getting into a fight bullshit anymore. When I was in my 20s and 30s, yeah, I loved to fight. I loved getting into fights. I won a hell of a lot more fights than I lost. I've lost a few, but I won a hell of a lot more. Because, you know, motherfuckers be like, oh, you gonna pull out a knife? Oh, so you want to pretend you're my brother? Yeah. Let me explain something, son. I'm gonna take that knife from you. I'm gonna slice you with
Orders?
it. My brother stabbed me once.
Yeah.
That
Once.
don't sound fun.
Yeah, I broke his glasses on his face.
Yeah.
What?
Then my dad
Engines
asked me why I
engaged.
broke my brother's glasses on his face. I lifted up my shirt and showed it. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
Find me the danger.
On your word, Spigo sighted.
Major.
At your service.
Very good. Fuck them up.
Find me danger.
Here's an interesting fact. After the Japanese decimated our fleet at Pearl Harbor on December 7th, they could have easily sent their troop transport carriers directly to California to finish what they started. The predictions from our chief of staff was that we would not have been able to stop a massive invasion until they reached the Mississippi River. I think the Sierra Madre, the Sierras in California, Oregon, they'd have been able to get troops in there and stop them there, but because back in the 1940s, there was only a couple of passes that you could have gone through. Only a couple. Easily to block those off. After the war, the remaining Japanese generals and admirals were asked a question. Their answer and how they know. They were asked why they didn't invade. And the Japanese replied, what was it?
Probably
Knew
because
how they said after the answer they know that almost every home had a gun and the Americans knew how to use them.
Major,
So that came into number one, the world's largest army, American hunters. Most people don't think about this, but I promise you, any country ever thought about invading the United States thought about this. We've got 100 million people that have guns. That's a lot of people that you got to stop. There are over 600,000 hunters in just the state of Wisconsin this season alone.
Double time!
That's that's a lot of that's a big ass army. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Okay.
Granted, not an army as what we think today with, you know, the combined, you know, tanks and airplanes and shit like this. But if you've got to go in and put boots on the ground, 600,000 people that are armed, they can cause you a problem.
Move it! Jingbe! What? More!
Allow me to restate this number.
Moving.
Over the last several months,
Let's do this.
Wisconsin's hunters have become the 8th largest army in the world.
Moving to waypoint.
hit a stand, boss man.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they talk about, you know, 750,000 hunters in Pennsylvania and 700,000 in Michigan, and all these people go out hunting and nobody's killed. Maybe it's not the guns, maybe it's the people.
Bounding the cover.
it's an inanimate object. It cannot act without something giving it something to do.
Uh-huh.
Let's do this. Oscar Mike.
Let's silence some spigos.
Eyes open. Enemy movement. That's it, Marines. Hostile neutralized.
Major! Xenos!
At your service. Further together. What? Armor detail on duty.
Just point one out. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also those people, Hoyt.
Best part of all that actually clean anything.
First and second pool, huh? All right.
I see that Congress is finally starting to, they're looking at stopping time change, but I think they want to stop it at daylight savings time. Which they tried that in 1974.
Don't think it worked out that well, did it?
It didn't work out well at all because the parents were pissed because their kids were, you know, kids get up to go catch the bus at school. Okay.
The hell was that?
What time do kids catch the bus? 6:30, 7 o'clock, give or take? In the winter time, if you're still on daylight savings time, sun doesn't come up till 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, depending on where you're at.
What?
Parents didn't want their kids being out there in the dark. People didn't like driving to work during rush hour in the dark. They like, you know. Now, if what we need to do, if we're going to stop time, you know, changing the clocks, do it come November.
Eyes open.
Say this will be the last time we change clocks because that is the actual time of day. That is the natural time frame for the planet. This shit that we get in the summertime, it's wrong. And I'm going to tell you now, actually, if you got rid of that and you went into the normal time zone, you would actually probably save more money in the electric bill during the summer months than you do with daylight savings time. And the reason is this: if you turn that back and the sun sets an hour earlier, all right?
Okay.
So where I am at, sun sets here, you know, right now it's setting about 8 o'clock, give or take. So instead of 8 o'clock, it'd be 7 o'clock. So that means I get an extra hour time of my air conditioners cooling off my house without the sun beating down on my house. Well, the sun comes up early in the morning. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't really change the morning that much because it's still going to be about 10, 11 o'clock when you're really going to need to kick the ACs back
Oscar
on.
Mike. Movement. Always ready. Bounding. Eyes open. Contact. On target.
At your service. Obliged then. Where do they think that goes?
Major. Sinos.
That's the spirit. Hoorah! Stacking the deck.
Yeah. Gauge his tone.
Major! Show me what you got.
Good, he missed.
Biff the bugs!
Sir? Receiving?
Xenos obliterated.
I would have been faster.
Oh, some buggerinos. They don't see me. Yeah. Hostiles do be stabbed.
Major!
Bugs here! Hostiles advancing!
Move it, Jingbei!
Grenade! Grenade! Engaging!
Make daylight saving times permanent. They fucked up. Stupid fucking people.
Take that out right now. Let's do this.
They made the same mistake they made 52
That's
years
the
ago.
spirit. Hoorah!
Hooah, Marine!
Yeah. What a mess.
Find me danger. Shot deflected. Ah!
At your service. Ah, deflected.
Sir? Bounding!
Bring bigger guns. Waste them.
Closer.
Let's do this.
Yeah. No papers, no license, no nothing.
Cleanse the filth.
At your service. Double time!
What? Sir? Roger!
Spigo sighted.
Let's do this. Hustle 103rd.
Yeah.
Major! That's it. Let's fight.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it, Major. At your service.
Sir? Proceeding!
He's dead.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Find me the danger.
What? Are there custodians?
Yeah. All right, Major. At your service. Further together. Bug targets on the move.
Sir?
Yeah. Yeah. At your service.
Sir? Roger?
What? Acknowledged.
Orders?
At your service.
Just point one out.
I am not angry.
Taking casualties.
Major!
Sir? Grenade! Grenade! Like I trained!
Major!
Well, they kind of do that unless it's in a testimonial kind of thing.
Come on and fight!
Orders? Stay on 103rd.
Yeah. Factory.
We're irregular!
Beat it, Bendo.
What? We must go bigger.
They dishonor themselves. Stacking the deck. On your word.
Yeah. Open her up.
Major,
At your service! Move it, Jingwei!
Let's do this.
Yeah. On the way.
At your service! Double time!
Sir?
yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Major,
What? I can kill from anywhere.
I'm proud of you all, brothers in battle.
All right, that was good. Hmm. Major news. Not far from the way back. It's nice. Anything? Nothing. Nothing at all. That's something. Oh yeah, I think that'll do nicely. Alrighty, let's go ahead and fix up the ship real quick.
Uh-huh.
That is huge. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's sell these guys. Another tank, huh? Is there something else I was looking at? I got a lot to sell. See, we can also grab. There was another weapon. Pleasure doing business with you.
At the bit.
Oh, C's hooking me up with a couple of dose techers, eh? Grand.
I always recommend getting a warranty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm about to hop off myself.
All right, Hoy, you take care, buddy.
Yeah, I'm about to finish all I can do here. Got really good on the black market. Got me 2 tanks. That'll be a nice addition to my collection. So then I gotta decide who I want to face off. But that again is for next time. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see y'all later today. Peace.
Later, dude.